Tried to start it immediately, but I wasn't paying attention. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1, numero uno. Oh, shit. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. So Maya is being claimed to be the alleged murderer of her own sister without any motive. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Okay. What do we give this guy for his voice? Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. I think that's the good one. I got it. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Oh, wrong fucking place. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I am just off today, aren't I? Witness, please state your name. Whoa, that scared me. I had to pull up my stream. Make sure it's still freaking working. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Wait, is he claiming to be the witness of the murder? What the heck? The body was found by the window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. It's a bold claim. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Both plans added to the court record. See, my thing is, even though we know it's not a statue, it's a clock, the issue is that, how is that important to this case? I guess we'll have to find out. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Yes, hard evidence. Anyways, Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the moment of the murder. We know that's not true. We know that's not true. Or do we? Like, she only called when I made eye contact with her, or at least I saw her calling. Maybe she did call when Maya was there, and I had only just noticed her at the last moment. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she'll bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works a lot, lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some sort of trick of her sister's. Okay. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Let me expose you. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Go back. Who did you say got a call? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay, press. Not sure if it did much though. Right. Please continue. There were 2 people there already. Boom. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. Well, tell us how, or tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Press him. How do you know my name is Phoenix? Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes, wow, and your spiky, wow. This is what we're doing now? We're roasting people's appearance. All right, Dick. You 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. He does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya. This is true. He did, but let's press him. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Oh, no. The very moment of the murder? Can I present this? The very moment I'm presenting this. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly is that this type of evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No, no, come on. No, don't take any points. No, oh, no. Man. Sick of you. Nah, fuck that. I want to go back. Hold on, just one motherfucking second, motherfucker. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said that. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink, or in Pink's claim, was hard evidence? Got him. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. She is pink. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well. Oh, very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Here we go. Hard evidence. I really like this background music. After securing the suspect, I claimed the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes? Okay. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. You know what? He got a point there. I mean, if, like, you know, literally got a name written down at the crime scene. It's a big yikes. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about... Why didn't you test about this vital evidence the first time? I fucked that up, whatever. I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it. Yes, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who, I didn't. The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Just focus. Try to focus. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do you have proof of it? Or do you have proof it was, I keep messing up. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be too good. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well, I hear they take them little bits in the blood, hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm gonna do this just like that now. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. Was it? She was right-handed. Ha ha ha. Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony? Okay. There has to be a contradiction in it somewhere. Let's find it. Huh. So with me having this little health bar here, it's gonna be hard to like present him with something that proves that he's wrong. Wait a minute. You don't lose any health for that, so that's good. Let's go back. I think I know what it is. Okay. So can I observe the options? No, I want to look at the I want to look at like a picture of the crime scene. This is the floor plans. The murder scene. Let's try this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Does it? Fuck. Dang it. I wish there was a way to look at it. Wait, I can look at it now. Can I open this? I want to see this. Oh, that's all it shows. That was really dumb of me. I don't think the wiretap is important yet. That's the thing that sucks about all this. Damn it, dude. So I lost 2 bars of health. The killer's name. It's like, how do you know for sure though? Like, oh, I was supposed to be... I'm sorry, dude. I fucked that up. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. But how do you know? Order. Did not go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a okay, so I didn't find it. Dang it, man. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Maya, written clearly in blood. Can we... I was hoping we'd have Maya's ledger in the court record. That's what I wanted to have, but I didn't have it. Can I present this? Fuck. Oh no. Dude, they're gonna find her guilty because I can't find anything, dude. Crap! I'm gonna fail. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's gotta be something. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. There's not really anything I can really do anything with that. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Right, you did. On there is the word Maya, written clearly. It's true. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. Lab tests showed. How could they? I don't know. Dude, I have no freaking idea. Wait a minute. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. It says death was instantaneous. How could she have written that down if you died instantly? Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, or Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But, no but, or no butting. Your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Dude, I don't know why I can't read right now. Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when actually did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. The death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write down Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edward. I should have known he'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. Texas a sham. I'm a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. C. So she died from a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, we're gonna get it. Here comes April May. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Okay. It was confused for a second because of the double entendre. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Good one, right? Alright. Witness, your name please? April May. At your service, Wink. Why is she standing like that? Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wonton waking? I don't know what that means. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Bay and Cove law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court after what you saw. Oh, I read the wrong place. Again, I'm so bad at this, man. This is something new. I'm not good at it. Okay. Witness's account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. No, you didn't. You didn't see every little bit. Okay, whatever. Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Oh, I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright? Yeah, we doing it. Why would we not do it? Doesn't make sense. Alright. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, so we know this first one's wrong, right? It was like, she said it was like 9, so she might have something to fight against that. But here's my whole thing. Oh, they changed the autopsy report so I can't present that anymore. So she may have lived for a few minutes. It was like 8:57. Fuck it. I guess we'll have to roll with that. Long hair being attacked. Okay. Attacking her. Supposed to go sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Can I present someone else's testimony? Is that a thing? Because Gumshoe already testified. Huh. Girl caught her and she hit her. Like, dodged to one side and ran away. Dodged to one side and ran away. Miss May's hotel? Oh, I can't present that. See if we can check this real quick. Where would she have ran? Here, we're just gonna press these one by one, and then I guess we'll know what to present once we get started here. Okay, here we go. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily? I sort of, you know, whoa, I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one. Yeah, go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this one. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop her. That poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window? What did you do next? And then, I saw the women with long hair being attacked. They both have long hair. The woman with long hair? That was Mia Fey. Slender, sorta. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. You'd only got one life. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks like doo-doo. You smell like rancid shit. What? You stink. Take a bath. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Lying ass bitch. Expose him. Or her, my bad. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. True. Look at that. Come on now. Stands out in the crowd. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. But still we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say about that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again. Or, your testimony again, if you would. This is difficult, but I'm gonna figure it out. Damn, I almost had it. Don't change it. What about her lying? I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the woman, in the hippie clothes, ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think? How the hell did she see that? Well, does the accuracy of my report now not startle you, Teehee? What the heck? How do you know it was everyone in here has called it a thinker or called it a statue? Now she's calling it a clock. Was the court case on TV or something? I only wish you hadn't been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, so I think we know where it is. So first off, ran to the right, huh? Ran to the right. So let's see down here at the bottom. This is her perspective looking up. So the left is going to be where everything is knocked over, and the right is going to be towards the table over there. If she ran to the right, there's no way she ran to the right, dude. There's no way she ran to the right. Her body, I guess, is on the right side of the window, but all that stuff on the floor over there, she had to go... Ah, man. I don't know. I only have a little bit of health. I guess we're not going to present on that one. How does she know? How does she know? Everybody calls it a statue. I'm presenting. Fuck that. Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Ooh. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Oh, no. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew. That was close. But he stopped me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. What the fuck? So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel. There's no freaking way, dude. The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. No, it's not. Could have easily heard it. The window was closed. Oh my goodness. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. Yeah, proof that she could not? Amateurs. amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. Prosecution denies the request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing of the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't just give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock is questioned to ring. It was empty, it was broken, the battery was dead, it was empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. Ooh, how do you know it was a clock? How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is, as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Ooh. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss Faye? Tisk, tisk. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? The clock was removed. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that the clock was removed, is the phone. Whoops. The phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, it's not my phone. Hello, Leonidas. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold the thinker for you then? If you could? I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh no, wait a minute. They're gonna use the time against us because it's so early in the day, so it could have been put back in by the time that the murder happened. Dang it. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. which was well, I guess we don't know where the clockwork is now, I guess. Anyways, which was well before the witness even arrived at him. I skipped it by accident. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? You can't explain it, can you? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Right? Yeah, I got objections. She still didn't hear it. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen this clock before. Because Larry Butts made it. It wasn't sold in stores. He hand-made it. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made this clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Got him. Oh, excuses? You're not on sale today? Oh. She is losing her damn mind. What is going on? Oh no! She done changed. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is court law. The witness will claim or remain calm. What's that? Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I did. I guess I did. So scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinions on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. If May, you knew the clock was open because you held it. You heard about it. She didn't commit the crime. We know she wasn't there to do it. There's no way she could have got all the way back over there. She heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard the clock, that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known to think it was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, that is interesting. Let's see then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Ah, shit. Oh, this. Here you go. Easy. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone. Were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness is tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the vehicle was a clock was right here. It has to be this. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I like how the music just stops. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me for. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Ooh, Miss April May. You used the wiretap to listen to this conversation? That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. What? Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? She did. Miss May? Shut up, all of you. You lawyer? I don't know why it skipped it on its own. Why she stay stanced up like that, dude? It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Where? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. A crybaby. Now deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense, or condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped your phone? Ha, I like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw evil, that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the lovely, or for the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does this leave us? It is my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. They're going to let her walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? I got something. Dude, we don't have anything that says that we saw, or we can't prove that we saw the screwdriver there that was unscrewing the phone. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna continue to press. Right. own cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes. There bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There is no way you can prove any connection. This can't be the end, but I am out of evidence. And I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means Maya's guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Tisk, tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi proved to be solid, then by default, your client, Ms. Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? He's got me back into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly looks like the bellboy. Oh, he's got the attire. He still brought like the tray out and everything. This man is committed to his job. I need to get a drink of water real quick because my throat, man. Okay. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work. Say, sir, I'm happy to be of service. That tea looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. He did it, didn't he? It was the bellboy. It probably wasn't the bellboy, but, you know, it's just weird. I am the bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business of 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. This dude is a massive pervert. What the heck? I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Mrs. May herself. Miss May herself. I see. The defendant may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. This is it. I can't prove Mrs. May was involved with the murder somehow. Maya is finished. Fuck. I am the head boy at Gateway Hotel for 4 generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in person. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, I will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I've received a call after 8 p.m. or 8 o'clock. It doesn't say 8 p.m. or a.m. That's interesting. Evening? That might be p.m. then, which makes sense because it's around time of the murder. Okay. I believe I received a call around the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? You're a pervert. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I think it's that next statement that was the issue. Let's press this thing now. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the time requested, of course. I think I can present something on this. I don't have enough health to do that, though. Test that. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to the guest, Miss May, of course. Don't think we need to cross-examine that. I think this statement probably is what it is, but I don't know what to present, because, like, I don't have enough help. Wait, did I save? I should probably save. Yes. There we go. Should definitely save. It's gotta be this. That's all I could think of. Present it. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Oh, I must be on the wrong track. Oh, that's enough. The court has seen no reason for law to this trial. The accused will surrender in the court immediately. No! We failed. Continue. Good thing I saved. I knew I was gonna fail. I thought it's because we changed the autopsy report, so it's like I don't really know where to do now. What to do. I know there's something I gotta present though. I can't do it. Broken beyond all recognition. Huh. I can't present that. I think that's wrong. There's a receipt. Hold on. Can I look at this? The department store receipt. Oh no, okay, it's never mind. 9 of them died. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir. embrace her. A hug. French embrace. Oh, a kiss. Ah. It's no good. It's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy was absolutely no reason to lie. Now, you may, or if you have any decency, you will end the rather tedious cross-examination here. It is a bit tedious. The witness may have the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have anything to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. My last chance. What do I ask him about? Not bed making. Not the room service. The check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. All right, very well, sir. First thought, she was so beautiful in person. She must be the type of girl that it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. No. Objection overruled. The witness will answer this question. I see, yes. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was good, there, Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool! Edgeworth, you got exposed, bro. I've done it, I've won. April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see the man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this fact, I hold that it's possible or impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person? Simple it was. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, as has been precisely revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, it does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd liked it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. Or enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. Why am I struggling to read, bro? I accept the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Hey, we did that. September 7th. Alright. We're gonna save here, and we're gonna pick up right here, right after the court was adjourned. Thanks for watching.